All right then. Welcome back. So, a recap from last week. After announcing their arrival to the cultists, Yelena proceeded to weave them a tale of their arrival and pilgrimage to the Temple of Talos. Much conversation and two natural 20s later, along with a suggestion that Talos needs abs if the cultists want to attract more followers, left the gathering painting abs on each other and their statue of Talos. During this time, the lead cultists and now super ab model scried on Finthaza in the Dragonspine Mountains, preparing to open a portal of some kind. During the art class, Valrus managed to steal the Rod of Justice through telepathy, as Dusted just happened to be venturing behind the building and hid it. Leaving the cultist party behind them, our adventuring party hastily ventured south towards the crags, travelling for an hour across the dunes before Lunan cast Pass without trace to hide their passage. With that safely sorted out, they settled down to identify the magic rod to discover it is a mace that deals damage. And we ended the session, congratulating each other on not having to kill the cult members. It is late afternoon and the sun is beginning to set. You stand in the shadow of a dune near the craggy rocks above the canyons of Wadi al-Saj, and you finally manage to resolve an encounter without drawing your weapons. Lunan has identified the Rod of Justice, and you have yet to decide where to move off to next. Over to you.
So, what are our options?
Well, we kind of forgot to ask them about how the dragon was imprisoned, so.
What?
The dragon
Do
was
we wanna
imprisoned.
No,
do we
they.
wanna wait until they have left the temple and see if we can find any information after they have left, or do we wanna go back and ask them?
We'll wait.
You don't want to go back and talk to them?
I'm sick of that group.
What's wrong with them?
Religious types.
Oh, that's why. Maybe they were fine enough, more easily tricked.
Oops.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't much see any sort of like buried, sort of like in the sand entrances or anything like that. But they were all gathered around the statue.
it seemed to believe that the dragon we've seen around is just a regular dragon, which we figured anyways.
He said that Talos can see through or perceive through all the storm dragons,
Uh-huh.
but he doesn't control them. And
No.
when he touched the statue, he looked like he got electrocuted.
Should
So the
we
conqueror
look
took.
in the book and see if we can find extra information about storm dragons?
I mean, we just found the drawing, yeah?
Yeah.
That Volo guy's book.
If anyone thinks they can get anything useful out of it.
Maybe it will tell us something more about everything. But it is interesting. Was it not a storm dragon, also a chult? Is it the same one?
Not the same one. But it was a storm dragon.
I thought it was a fallen green dragon. Or was that the other one?
And what do we know about storm dragons? Most likely immune to electricity.
Last
Too
time
much
you could
else?
swear that it was playing in the lightning
I
storm.
guess, like, we also know that it flies.
But we don't really
It
know
disappeared.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you could hear me.
We're not really sure what the
Okay.
purpose of the dragon in Chult was. If it was just aimlessly wandering, or
Maybe what they said is right. And all the stone dragons are like spies for Talos.
even an undead one.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe the undead one. Oh, maybe it works for the Saraka. Liches can make undead things. Can they make undead dragons?
I don't know.
Dead storm dragon, maybe. Or maybe he just freed one that already existed here.
Didn't exactly seem like the storm dragon in Chult had a particular purpose, from what we were told.
I mean, other than, again, as Lumen attested to, it playing in the storm clouds.
Yeah. So do we wish to go back at a later point when they're hopefully gone, or
We can probably go back after they've left. Didn't they say there would be more, like, joining them?
But it might be a day or two before they actually leave.
Oh, that's true.
Not sure if I feel like staying here waiting. I guess we have two options. Go there, ambush them, and then look for stuff. Go there, talk to them, and then see if we can extract the information while being there again. Or skip looking for information regarding this. Because I think if we go there again, they will have noticed that the rod disappeared when we did.
Oh, yeah.
They might not be as helpful.
perhaps. Though I don't know how much we can find there, even if they're gone.
We could always just send Jarlena and she can blame us for stuff disappearing and say that they weren't true believers. Now, I don't know if there was much more to discover, but there might have been something in that behind that statue that was alive, and or in the was it a tomb in the northern part of the ruin?
It was just a sarcophagus.
Because we didn't investigate it in depth due to the
No, I didn't
cultists being there.
step into this one. No.
And what are our other options? What was it we wanted to go to Almia for in the first case? It was for the letter of recommendation. Did we get that?
No.
No.
What is?
But maybe if we go back now, we will get it.
If we still want to go to the capital, I don't know if it. The only reason to go to the capital was for finding out information and so on. Maybe we already have that information, but it could still never hurt to have a letter of recommendation in case we end up in the capital in the future. So either we go looking for the dragon's lair straight away, or we go back to Almea, or we do something else. I have a bad memory. It feels like it was like a month ago we were there.
I suppose we could have a flick through the book and see if we can find anything else now that we know a little bit more about stone dragons.
Yeah, I
See if
was
we
just
can
about to
find-
say, didn't we make a painting of the painting, so to speak? A copy of the painting, or what did we do?
You took a copy of it, yes.
Yeah. So I will bring that up.
You should also know that the cultists did sort of like encourage the destruction of the world. In case someone forgot about that they would gladly see the Yuan-Ti end the world.
Yes, that was quite a surprise. I would have thought that, destruction gods would hate each other because, they want all the glory of destroying the world. Not that they'd want to work together.
No. They're like
The ends justify the means. I don't care who does it as long as it's being done.
But don't they live in the world too? Why do they want it to end? Oh, I suppose Talos lives in the airplane, but still. Can you have an airplane without a material plane? How does it work?
I don't want to find out, but
let's stop living in the material world. Stop being a material girl for a moment.
You're just such a material cat, Dusted. I think you're the most material of us all.
Definitely is. And that is an insult, thank you.
Lunan takes the gold coin out of his pouch and flips it in there.
Oh.
And see how Dusted reacts to gold flying through there.
The roll a performance check. I want to see how this coin gets flicked.
My goal is to flip it straight up and catch it again. We'll see if that's what I do.
Okay. Then why don't...
Performance. Oh yes!
Wow. I would have both of you roll initiative firstly.
Oh my god!
I would like to have it just be flicked straight in Dusted's face.
Wow, Dusted. Lunan, you reach in to grab the coin out your pocket or pouch or bag of holding, and as you put it in your hand, without even seeing, Dusted has already calculated the trajectory of the coin, and he gives out a little, you know, when someone just blows to put you off your game, a little whiff of air, and as you flick the coin, your thumb slips. It doesn't even flick; it just falls to the ground, and before you can even look, Dusted's already palmed it and goes thump as you look down, assuming the coin's landed in the sand.
Not seeing it anymore, I just say point in case.
Impressive work.
You'll never find it if you drop it here.
Remove 1 gold piece from your character sheet, please, from your inventory.
But true, I lost the gold. Damn it.
You did. You did. I don't know who has it, but they can add 1 gold to their character sheet too.
If they have a
clever.
character,
Looks
yeah,
at his
yeah.
empty pockets and just thinks, how careless of him with that amount of money. My 66 silver that I have to my name.
Not even. Wow.
Why didn't
That is more than
disappear?
Dustin has in hand, except for what he has in the bag of holding, which is shared, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, that one bugged out, but it did what it was supposed to. Good. So. Yeah, 1 gold horror.
Cheap price to pay to prove your point.
Yeah. Lunan had just hoped to catch Dusted's eye, but Dusted just joinked it.
What? What?
Oh.
Oh, I have special second or third option. I can't remember what number we were on. We now know where Phantasm is. Why don't we ditch the dragon and go after the snake?
Huh? You want to leave this place to go after
I-
her?
I don't mind really. You know, I would like to kill the dwarf. She's been a pain in the ass. But so is the snake. I
But
don't
the
mind
dwarf
which
is-
one we kill
It's
first.
but the dwarf is most likely to return here, isn't it? Because he is one of theirs. I mean,
Besides, Finthaza will probably be long gone from where she is now once we get there.
Why'd you say that?
Why would she stay?
Why is she by a volcano?
well, in old fairy tales, don't they sacrifice virgins in volcanoes?
Oh. They do?
Mm.
I don't know.
You guys have some really weird books.
Potentially summon demons.
Why do demons care about that kind of thing? Just find a wizard and summon one with the spell, I guess. They always have to be so dramatic.
Not sure if they want to be beholden to a wizard. And their will.
Why are you bringing beholders into this?
I don't know if I know what a beholder is.
Hmm. I don't think we've ever seen one, have we?
No.
No, we avoided the one.
You've all probably heard the saying "in the eye of the beholder," right?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Mm.
That
It's the monster they are talking about.
Oh, okay.
A bit of an odd phrase referring to a monster.
He's only got one eye.
Only one big eye.
Also, just a question, Stefan. Are we aware of all the locations on this map?
Yes, yes, you are. So your journey brought you through Reuben's Hollow, and you chose to skirt past Qanat Serra over here. Then you went straight into Elmia. On the other map that you have,
It's because I'm just looking at the other locations here. Getting
these
curious.
the first map that you've got is actually to scale. The map over here is on an old piece of parchment that is not to scale.
Yeah.
So I don't think we want
But
to
there,
go
but
to
there
the
is
capital
water.
anymore.
That, but my point is more that there is water out here as well.
Yeah.
So, but we found the well. Else, I would also keep an eye on where the nearest water resources. But yeah,
We
it's probably
do
easier.
believe that the dragon is somewhere there, and I am actually currently spending 1/5 level for every long rest for us to always have full water supply.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Are we then sneaking back to the temple tonight and having a look around and observing the cultists?
We could.
Yes, we could. I don't know if when it comes to the dragon how useful the cultists will be though.
They believe it is some kind of divine sort of like providence. So I suppose that if someone is riding it, they will also regard them highly. So I don't think we can rely on them not being allied with the people we've met so far, even if they are just useful fools in this capacity.
So you're telling me that we should go and kill them all?
I said they were useful idiots. I didn't say that they were malign idiots.
I see.
That's true, although they didn't exactly seem friendly to any potential opposition. We haven't seen them raise arms against anyone either.
Well, they are as likely as dangerous as bandits to anyone, any non-believers. But at the same time, they seem genuine in wanting to convert people rather than just outright kill them. Unless they're the priestess of Selune or Chantier.
And really, I mean, how many of those in that group are just fools that have been converted other than their current leader?
Well, maybe grand leaders at this point. He looks at Jalena.
Why are you looking at me?
Sorry. The sun. It's bothering you.
Should be. Old.
Either way, if there's anyone that I'd be willing to take out without question, I think it would be him.
I
So
think you
Jalena
should
has
know,
to go
man.
back.
What do we want to do?
Should we try looking in the book to see if we can find more on the stone dragon? You know, to while away the hours and then return to the
Once they have been replaced by other people.
and then we can trick them as well. Maybe they'll know more. You know?
Maybe if you come dressed as
face
a
is
cultist. Does anyone have a disguise magic?
I don't believe so.
Because it would have been fun to make your Lena look like a cultist.
I must have a disguise kit.
No, don't think I do.
You do have...
Me.
No. You have passed without a trace at least, don't you? So if you wanted to sneak in at night...
I think we both do due to being sneaky elves.
Ah, yes.
Man, we really don't have a disguise kit. That's crazy.
No.
Isn't it funny that the elves think that being sneaky is a good thing? Doesn't mention so heavily.
Look, when I want people to know that I'm there, I will announce my presence. Otherwise, no thank you.
Right, but didn't you reprimand quite brutally, in fact, one such individual in the forest not too long ago? I recall seeing them
lose their head
on their tippy toes out the bush and then splattered over a tree.
They deserved it.
That's the danger with sneaking if you're not good enough at it.
Exactly. Don't sneak up on me when I'm sleeping. Well,
Elven moral relativism. Oh, Dustin is quite possibly sick of that. And the fact that I have an intelligence mate and know what moral relativism is quite surprising.
Heard some big words in your days, you know?
Yes. So we're sneaking back.
I suppose.
And is someone making noise to distract them, or are we just...
I say we see what the situation is like, and if there's reason to distract, we will try.
Will we sneak up at with the cover of darkness?
Maybe
and
best.
How do we keep the dromedars quiet?
Ah.
I mean, I don't think the dromedaries is the problem. Looks at Jeff. I think your lizard is the issue.
He hasn't made a noise this whole time. Unless I commanded him to, and now do a little whistle. I have him dance.
Press X to doubt at wall tipping.
Decisions. Well, we can always leave them further out.
Yeah, and we can swing around a little bit and I don't know. it's currently dark, isn't it? Because we travel during nighttime.
The sun is going down, so it is going to be pitch black quite soon.
Cool. That's good timing. Should we see if we can find anything more about the dragon in your book, and then make our way back to the temple?
We can read the book and we can study the painting or the copy of the other book. Looking at the temple, the copy of the image of the temple, DM, could you describe it for us again? Or did you already send us an image of it?
Which temple?
The one we copied. Didn't we copy one of those? Maybe
talking
we
about the
even
picture
got
with
it
the
as well.
dragon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we put that in handouts.
Mm.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm checking as well, but I think you might have sent it in some other log.
Let me check my others. I think it was. Let me pop this one in here.
Did we see this in the temple anywhere? No. Because this was supposed to be the temple we just visited.
It is definitely not the temple you
Yeah.
just visited.
Oh,
You can clearly see on this image that there is pillars in the center of the temple. There's a staircase, as you can see, leading in. Obviously, you can't see what's below the dragon's tail. But yeah, this is definitely not the current temple that you've just visited.
Yeah, because this seems to be in the open as well, so it's not like it's underneath. Or it could be.
Underneath what?
I meant if this could be underneath underneath this other temple we were just at.
Oh, I understand. Give me an intelligence check.
There seemed to be an awful lot of vegetation and whatnot there.
That's what I was thinking as well.
And
That it
if
looked a
anyone
bit
else
too.
wants, well, I mean, 18's good enough. You can tell by the structure from the image that the temple you've just been to would probably fit inside where the dragon is lying. That's how big the temple you've just been to is in relation to this image.
Okay.
It is likely that the statue with its staff was probably the most interesting part of it, after all.
Yeah. So one thing we could do is with this image, maybe use it for find the path and try to go towards where this is. I need to reread how find the path works again.
Cool. And Varus, can you give me a history check?
is it possible that this thing is actually where the dragon now lairs? Because the man that found the cold key told that he fell into, or they fell sort of into a cavern or lair.
Yeah.
Supposedly this is
It's very much possible, I would say. On a theoretical level. I don't know what I'm doing.
Super close to a 9.
Valrus, with that history check, you do what you'd said makes sense. The temple that you just come from was originally raised in Talos's name. It was built for Talos. When Talos fell out of favor, Sean T moved in. Purely based on your history check, it makes sense throughout history. Reclaiming old monuments or sacred sites is something that religious cults love doing. It makes sense that if the Talos people have just come to this area and have just begun rising, this would probably be the first place that they would try and reclaim.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Did you find it? The details for the spell?
I just found that I'm extremely slow to find the divine intervention part. Otherwise, it's hard to find it. Which spell did I share now?
Legend lore.
This game log is bugging for me so much today. Not sure what's going on. If it's the internet or something. Did you get the description sent?
Oh yeah.
Good. So that was legend lore, I see. So we could use legend lore on it. Theoretically.
Yeah.
And then I should see the other spell I could use. So buggy today. Just find a path. Find traps, no. Or can you not use find path? Maybe that was a higher level spell. Let me check again. Yes, it's a 6th level spell, so that one you have to cast. This is the find path text. So I would say do a legend lore on the spot and then potentially use find path afterwards.
Yeah.
If we would want to try to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Why is it so mean to me? I have to reload the... Then I can't read the spells I just shared. I think I will find them online instead. do that then. Let me just double check. Features. Divine. Yes, I haven't run Divine Intervention since our last long rest, so I could do this now.
So which one are you planning on casting?
Do we want to do that? We can run the legend lore, and in that case I would describe the place in the image.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
We did something similar last time, but then we tried with the dragon, but since it's not a person, place or object, it failed. But now it's a place. Sit down and start meditating a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The actual spell is just instant, but when I do it through Divine Intervention, and I would start describing a temple as the picture depicts, and adding in that it's the holder of dragons, the chainer of storms, and so on and so forth. While holding the painting, and see if Ayun will hear my prayer today. And I cast Legend Lore.
Okay. After the casting time of 10 minutes is up, Lunan, the spell brings to your mind, images begin to flit and flood into your mind as you start to see clouds above. From the sky, you were almost floating through them, and as you look down on the ground below, it's strange because you can see a lush green valley, and in the center of the valley there runs a small stream, and built around a portion of the stream near a waterfall is a great big temple. Its floor is at least 100 foot by 100 foot, and there are 8 long pillars that run down its center. I guess you could say it's tiled with stone and brick, chiseled and carved into the rocky ground. It's almost a bit like an atrium, as there's some stairs that rise up. It's familiar, even though the lush greenery around it makes it look like a strange and alien place from the picture that you've seen, but it looks quite similar. And then the image in your mind changes and lightning thunders down and strikes into the heart of the temple. And a great figure appears. And as it does, it lands with almost like an explosion, a mushroom cloud, and a great big shockwave vibrates outwards, tearing up the earth around it. And as you see this figure, it almost shocks you to see how close it is to the statue that you saw. And then the image changes, and you can see very slowly all of the greenery eroding away and the sand blowing through almost as if it's forgotten. it's almost like on a fast forward the way it's all eroding in front of your eyes. And then you see people flitting in and out, worshipping, praying. There's a great big dark patch in the center where lightning is struck and people are crowded around it. The river is no more, and neither is the waterfall. But the sands seem to be coming into the ruins. You get the impression that this is once the beginning, the birthplace of the worshippers of Talos. This is where it all began. And as the images begin to fade, you then recognize it is somewhere in the deep desert. As your body slowly starts flying back up into the clouds, and then the image fades from view.
I am describing this to the best of my ability to the other as it happens to me, or as I'm receiving the information. Just to clarify, you said there was a figurine just after the hit that looked like the statue?
Correct.
Was it the same size, or was it that the statue is made to depict this figure?
It looked like what you saw was the birth or the arrival of Talos on this land.
Mm.
It was the god himself. And he was here
Okay,
for a
so-
moment, claiming this place as his.
I see. Nice. Okay. So I think this is the birthplace of the cult, so to speak.
Well, it wasn't this temple, right? It was just
No, definitely not.
I
somewhere
used
in
the
the
word
desert.
cult, but let's say it's religion. The religion of Talos.
Yeah, the god was
A-
right.
Anything that's not Ayun is cult, so Ayun are Yun's cult.
Alright, then I described it bang on.
Like, even her friends are cults. Because, let's be fair, everyone should be worshipping Ayun.
What the?
That's the right response.
So,
What god
this
are you
place-
even?
What does who does Yalena worship? Gamad.
Yeah. Who?
I always forget the first name because I can't say it properly.
It doesn't sound like a very
That's
worship-worthy
reassuring.
god.
Well,
That's reassuring.
main ranged attack doesn't seem very.
The god of blowing people's head off in the jungle, apparently. Okay, yeah.
Oh no, it's the surname that I can't pronounce, but I remember it anyway. Vandria Gilmadrith.
DM, what do Lunan know about this god?
Kilometrift.
She's very Gilmadrith. I'll put it in the things I'm probably butchering.
What would
All the
Yolena
pronunciation.
expect that normal elves or other elves would know of her god? How famous is she?
She is like she's a minor goddess. So I think she's not usually worshipped an awful lot by the elves. That's what it says on the wiki anyway. That like she's a bit too sad for most elves to worship.
Lunan, give us a religion check. I mean, with the 12, the name would ring a bell. You probably couldn't recall too many facts. Maybe what the god of, but that would be. She sounds quite obscure. What is she the god of?
Grief, justice, vigilance, and war, just to balance it out a little bit.
Oh, you see, that's why Yarlena is like that.
She's true to her
She has,
goddess.
she has tear-proof makeup, so it doesn't smear.
Yep.
Did you say revenge?
Justice, vigilance, war, and grief.
I mean,
That's why she's giving us so much grief.
yeah.
I mean, the funny thing is that the symbol kind of looks a little bit like Ioun's. I know I shouldn't say that.
Do
Oh,
send.
maybe it's Ioun's little sister.
Oh yeah. It's pretty similar.
Lunan had all this time just thought you had the Ioun on there. With the badly drawn symbol.
It's like, you just drew that badly, but at least you
And just
worship
looked down
Iron.
on you a bit.
Does he now look down on her even more? That he found out that
Yeah.
it's not actually.
Oh, fucking urban racist, man. Just what the hell?
That's just a pure stealing of Ioun symbols, no?
It's fine, your one is engraved on a book anyway.
There's something
So-
cool about Dell AI realizing
Not a problem.
that
Mine's a real
what
eye.
you can do now.
And now
Yeah,
she
so
can-
it's in essence Ioun's eye plus a tear. And I just thought that the tear was some dirt that you managed to not remove. Or you're just pimping my Ioun.
Oh.
Alright, so you've cast your first spell. Do you have space for the
Yes.
second?
I think. Do we wanna get going to try to find this place right now, or do we wanna do it later? Because I'm suggesting if the answer is later, we wanna go to this other temple first and potentially also sit and read up about the. Or maybe you already did that, but read up a bit on storm dragons.
Which temple are we talking about?
If we wanted to go back to the temple we came from
Oh,
before we go
yeah.
to the temple of this image,
Okay.
You
or
did say it was in
before
the
we
desert.
start to try to find it, so to speak.
How far away is the deep desert?
We're.
Are we
It
in the
depends.
deep
We have deep desert in every direction.
Oh,
It's anywhere where there's not a name on the map.
that's a lot of space.
Yeah. But if I would have to take a guess, I would guess somewhere out here or here, if it's on this map. But it might not be. And I believe that find a path is not super long lasting.
That's up to a
No,
day.
I'm lying. It's up to a day, so. But maybe we should cast it when we feel like we have a full day ahead of us of movement. I don't know how much is it. Do we have like half a day of movement left now when it gets dark, or how is it we're moving now?
I think
No,
it's
if we do
when-
normal.
I think when it's getting dark with a whole day of movement because we travel through the night.
If we are using the journey rules, it doesn't matter when you set off. You can rest and have a long rest now, but at the moment you've not done anything strenuous, so I would say it's technically like your afternoon almost.
I would say I really would want to roll for seeing if we can find a storm dragon in the book, just to know that we have the info and know what info we have about them.
Yeah,
But otherwise,
we can do that.
maybe we should just try to find this place and get started on our journey again.
Yeah, I think take a look for the storm dragon in the book. And then
Like, there's no guarantee that the find a path will actually get us there, but
I guess partway there.
no, I meant it might not lead us to where I want to go, or not result in anything in the worst case scenario.
Oh, it does. It's a location you name.
But we could also try to use it to find the lair of that dragon. That's the other option, and it might be the same place. We won't know just yet.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go there, we have to be ready for having a storm dragon attacking us. So I would at least want to know about what they could potentially do to us that we haven't already seen that they do. Valorous, do you look it up?
Perhaps someone else do it this time.
Okay, and in that case, I will take the book and look, I guess.
Yes. I believe
You can also ask me to remember that.
Give Dustin a go.
Do you even know what side is the right side up of this book?
There's only one way we'll figure that out.
Now hand it over.
Yes.
Lunan hands over a book, not the book.
Okay, give me a deception
and
check.
then
Oh Lord.
There you go. I mean,
Wow.
that's pretty decent on a nat 20. You can go for a perception or an insight check, I guess, if you want to
I think
contest
that's
it.
a 20 versus a 20, isn't it?
Oh,
a nat 20, not net, but yeah, that's perfect.
30
So I'm just stone heart, just going full what's it called, gaslighting, but you see through it. Like gaslighting so hard you almost believe it.
Until you see the twinkle in
Just
his
do it.
eye.
Just give me the book. I'm not gonna eat it. You can have it back afterwards.
I'll give him the book.
Okay.
Not even sure if I was the one who had it, but I'll find
I
it.
think Valrus had it and he gave it to you.
I think it was in one of our party book boxes, but maybe it was
it might also be.
in. Yeah, it was in my bag of holding.
To remind me, how are we rolling this?
It'll be obviously a d20. You. Cheslin. DC is 10 plus the monster's creature rating. You guys have got one book, don't you? Or do you have two?
We have one with
think
us.
there was-
One, I think.
Yeah, but there was two because Valgo had the original one, but then found a new edition. So this is two books where we only carried one around.
Yeah,
I think.
I
But we
think
might have
Vargo still
had
has
more.
the other one.
Mm-hmm. I think so
Yeah.
too. So it's an intelligence check.
And I linked something at the bottom.
Luna will even bless him to give him some guidance.
Nice. So, Dustin, tell me, what is it that you're looking for exactly?
We're still looking for more information on storm dragons, but I think this time we're looking more at behavior, right? Trying to find out some of their behavior and their sort of like, or maybe it's even generalized dragon behavior as a whole. Is people agreeing with that? That's what we're looking for, right?
It's Dusted that wanted to have a look, so he decides.
Yeah. Yes.
What he looks for.
All right.
You know what? Ironically, with this tactical
Storm dragon
mind
behavior.
thing, I feel like Dusted is one of the best people to have a look through this book.
Yeah, he will beat my +1 at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
wild.
rarely, but sometimes. But yeah, I'm looking for Storm Dragon behavior and Storm Dragon habitats. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a David Attenborough book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's already bad, but I will use the tactical one anyway because I don't lose it if I fail. So might as well roll that d10. Oh no, I failed.
Wow, you got
Still,
a 10
yeah,
though.
I didn't. So
And you also have.
Oh yeah, great rolls on the
nice.
bonuses, but none of the main.
You don't have a reroll for that one. What are they called? The heroic inspiration.
Because we haven't been in combat for so long, and I have used it before that, so I don't have heroic inspiration. So
Luna needs to sneak attack you and slap you, so you get some heroic inspiration. What does the heroic inspiration feat thing say? Because you did roll initiative not long ago.
That's not quite. No. That is probably goading the Lily a little bit there.
If it just say when you roll initiative.
No, it is at the start of a combat round. I think it says. Let's see here. During combat, you can give yourself heroic inspiration whenever you start your turn without it. Oh, sorry, I'm just mute.
I mean,
otherwise, we should try to milk to get him to roll. Stefan to roll. Make us roll the initiative. Okay, but that's probably not gonna do it though.
It's a 17 in total.
It's a 17. Yeah, that won't do it.
Oh well, I didn't lose my tactical mind then. Yeah, Dustin can. Dustin can read the book.
And to prove it, he reads the passage about wyverns.
Yes.
Out loud.
I think Dustin actually forgets that he has to sort of like find the dragon bits and just want to prove Lunan wrong, and that's why he spent so much time looking for anything else just to sort of like show I can do it.
Hmm.
ego over intelligence in this case. Yeah. So nothing found. I hand the book back to
Unfortunately.
Luna. I promised I would.
And Luna puts it back in the bag of holding. I think I need to empty my bladder. I will be back.
Alright. So, with some information in hand then, are we heading off until... No, we're waiting for Lunan to cast his spell, aren't we?
Yeah.
Alright, by this time the sun has already set, and it is starting to creep into the colder area in the evening. The heat is slowly seeping out of the ground, and I'd assume you then reach into your packs to pull out a couple of your desert traveling coats for the evening.
Yeah. Prepare ourselves.
We do have everyone with dark vision in the party, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin has it. And we know Varus can see in the dark too. Oh, that's quite handy as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. I was like, so how are you going to travel with torchlights?
Yeah, we'll still have the disadvantage on perception check, but we can travel at least.
That's... Okay. I think if you guys want to go make a cup of tea quickly, go for it.
Got a tea.
Yes. Yes.
Right, let me go stick the kettle on then. Axel, are you back yet?
I'm back. I
Oh,
wrote I
cool.
was back as well. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I
My
was
bladder
making a tea.
was. My bladder was exploding, or felt like it was gonna explode. I've been drinking too much water today.
Yeah, water, that's what we all call it.
Considering I
Leaves in
was
it.
driving not too long ago, yeah, water.
Fair enough. Alright, wow. So I believe you were discussing where you were going and the means by which to find out.
I think so. Then we're skipping the temple. Lunan points at the temple we just came from, and we're going to the other temple, and Lunan just points with his finger in a circle around us. And see if we can find it. Anyone objects?
Not really.
Nope.
Rachel is currently having trouble with sound.
She can speak
Perfect.
through
Then
you.
she can't object.
Uh-huh.
Nor can she hear.
Fair enough.
And when she arrives back, she will be stranded
really
in the
quiet.
desert with no magic weapons.
I'm not really quiet. Cool.
Oh,
It
she's
broke the
back.
other day, and I came back, and everyone was like, "You're really quiet," and it was like really, really quiet for ages.
Oh.
My mic volume, I don't know. There's something wrong with it. So I might have to get a new one. Oh.
Luna will then sit down on the sand again and flatten the surface a bit and take out these bone tokens that he got at the temple in Port Nurans. I can never say this place. Back home.
Yeah.
In Schult.
Portland.
And he throws them out on the ground to see if Ayun can speak to me as I'm trying to find this temple, concentrating on the location I describe.
Okay.
As in the one in the picture.
Right, so you're going to be casting Find the Path, and you're going to concentrate for up to
We'll
a day.
continuously
Yes?
concentrate it. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I don't lose concentration. I will spend the spell slot and then we'll see what happens.
Okay. It takes a minute, Lunan, and as you stand there, picture in hand, and you start sensing the area and trying to picture a route in your mind, a direction comes into mind, which is, now I need to wear, southeast is the most direct route. In fact, from there, do you want me to put a line on the map?
Sure.
And let's do it in what color? Alright, the most direct route I'm going to do just a line straight off the map.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's kind of nice because we also had, I don't know the exact line, but we had the description of something in this direction as well, right? So it could be that we had something that it is the same thing, that the lair and this temple is the same thing. But yeah, everyone, on your mounts, and let's get going. Una will lead Larry and try to take a path around, and then something in this direction like that.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many days are you going to be able to cast this in a row if you were to?
I can only do it once per long rest.
And then you would wake up the next morning and cast it again?
I can only do it. Yeah, if I can get a long rest, I can cast it again, but I don't know how it works with these travel rules.
Well, that's easy, because then you just take off one spell slot and you have... It's as if you cast
in
it
that case, I would do... Yeah, in that case, I would do it. I would say... Yeah, every day.
How many days are you planning on traveling for? Let me... you can do about 4 or 5 hexes per day.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So, would you say we get to around here on one day, or is it further?
No, that looks good.
Yeah. Then I would say we would probably do
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
And then see if we are getting anywhere.
If we see anything,
then,
or if we're just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, But I think what we could do then is try to do some triangulation. If we go 3 days into the desert and it feels like we're still going nowhere, we could go 1 day off and see if we can get an angle on the whole thing. Because if we would stand, for example, let me just see if I can. If we would be here and get a line that looks like this, we know that it might be 6 days away. Versus if we stand there and it just continues away in that direction, we know it's going to be extremely far away. But I think we should just go 3 days along the path as it drives me. And then do some discussion rather because I think the closer we get, the more sensitive I will get to it being off route.
Alright, so 3 days on the route.
Yeah, and then we'll
Would-
see.
Would you
After
land
that.
you up? You would land up on this hex over here.
Sounds good, unless we already find it before that.
Yeah. Alright, well then that solves the first question of who's going to be the navigator. Because clearly Lunan is going to be leading you up the pathway. Up the garden path. Let's have a quick look, see. Whoops. Is everyone happy to be doing a journey for 3 days then?
Yeah.
If we can find some more boats.
Okay, so
Let us hope.
Lunan, you're going to be navigator. You're in charge of the journey, setting the pace and navigating. That will be a survival check when we work out the DC. We have got space for a scout who does the nature check, the lookout that does perception, and Duster's favorite, the steward who does the investigation check.
My favorite.
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, but my favorite is nature, which I'm just as bad at, but I have my tactical mind back up.
So, who is going to do everything else? Each Yelena. Scout, lookout, steward.
Scout? Which one was that?
That's the nature check.
Ah, no.
The perception, the lookout is the perception.
Lookout. Because nature and I think steward was also an intelligence one.
Uh-huh.
They're not great.
So then, Dusted for scout and Valrus for the steward?
That's probably for the best.
Poor Valrus is caught foraging and hunting for everybody all the time. Yeah, we haven't heard from him
No.
yet.
Is that the steward's job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the scout is always off checking for threats.
Yeah, that's true.
Noonan is leading. Yolena's just watching for danger and protecting the group while they're resting.
Mhm.
Valrus's job is to keep you fed.
I mean, if you want to switch values, let me know.
It won't make much of a difference, I think. Yeah, no.
Okay, so we're going to be doing 3 days. So why don't we get some weather for those 3 days? Where's our journey? So let's go. Yelena, give me a d6 for the time of day and a d12, would you? Then let's go for Lunan. Give me a d6 and a d12. Lunan, a 5 and a 3. Okay, so Yelena, you got dawn, which no extraordinary weather. But Lunan, as the sun rises on the second day, it's going to be extremely hot. Valrus, give me a d6 and a d12 for the third day.
D6. 1.
Mm-hmm.
D12. Hoping for rowing boat. 2.
Oh. Okay. That's going to be a freezing night.
It could be nice after a scorching hot day.
Mm-hmm. Could be,
Maybe
we'll
it doesn't
find
know
out.
what it wants to do.
That just increases the difficulty slightly. Alright, you're riding on camels, which means that the journey for 3 days is no problem. Lunan, are you traveling fast, slow, or normal?
Normal pace.
Okay. Um, okay, so we have then got Yelena. Are you going to, as it's you watching for danger during the day 2 and 3, will you choose to keep the party in camp just that little bit longer so you're not exposed to the extreme temperatures, or are you just gonna say sod it and go for it?
Yeah, I should probably keep them at camp for a little bit, so that it's not so bad.
Okay. In which case, your DC is only a 14 for everybody. Which means, Lunan, I need a survival check from you. Dusted, a nature check from you. Perception from Yolena. And an investigation from Varus.
Yes. Just a 30. I'll just leave it there.
Holy moly. I'm not supposed to be good at this.
Wow. Okay.
I only heard 10s.
Well, I will say this throughout the journey. Everybody does their job. Dustin seems to get distracted a lot while he's scouting out and about, that's for sure. Okay, so
Looking for gold coins that have dropped.
If there's any gold coins that has dropped out there, it's because Lunan is flinging them as he's walking around.
He's paranoid now.
All right. With a short journey, there will be 2 base encounters, and with Dusted's single failure, that makes 3 encounters. So, I mean, that's pretty decent on that side, so why don't we... Okay. Lunan, can you give me a D10, please? Okay. Dusted, you are the scout. I need Valrus to give me a D10. Nice. Okay. Yelena, can you give me a D10, please? A 1. Alright, and then Dusted, I need you to give me a D10, please.
As giant spiders coming at us is
Oh, Dusted, yours is perfect, dude. So good.
Is it a gold coin monster?
Huh. Okay.
all the same as you, Lunan. So we have 2 gold coin monsters.
Mm.
If we have anything.
And maybe it's like the mushrooms in Super Mario that when you jump on them, gold coin spits out.
Ah, okay.
Write that down.
I only need to find one more thing, and then I'm ready. Okay.
You already have the miniatures for mushroom people.
I do, don't I? Okay. As you're standing in the Wadi El Sarj and you decide to set out your route based on Lunan's spellcasting and following him across the desert, you set off on a 3-day journey. The first day, as you travel past the camels, you head out, on the backs of the camels, you head out. Whilst you exit this portion of the desert and look behind you, everyone roll a perception check for me, please. Let's get a group perception check. Oh, 22 from Valrus.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, well, we'll take the second highest as the group perception, which is a 21. As you all gather yourselves and head out, it's about 3 hours into your journey. You look behind you and you can see the Temple of Shanti now back in the hands of Talos in the distance behind you. And you can swear in the twinkling of the night sky and by the light of the moon, you can see a couple of figures heading out in towards the dunes, following your old tracks and standing looking around as if they've just reached the area where you pass without a trace.
We can see them.
Only glinting off the moonlight. And then...
Oh, that's a great idea from...
What was that?
Could I cast... Well, it would have to be a ritual, I think.
What is
If you're on a
Ritual
camel, you
spells-
can probably do it.
If I have ritual spells from Ritual Caster, can I cast them without ritual?
What spell were you hoping to cast?
I
Unseen Servant.
Unseen Servant, yeah.
And do what with him?
Send them after them.
Send them out to count how many it sees, and maybe write in the sand how many.
But isn't
And
it a
the
distance
leader is-
spell? You cannot have it. It cannot go a long way from you.
Can it
It's
not?
really limited
Let me
distance.
see.
Oh,
Yeah, you might be right.
oh, if only we had Archie.
Well, I do have. I summoned my Almirage,
Not Aki.
not Arky.
You need to find a name for that, so we know.
Hold on. You can see him. Oh, I did a flipping... I did a line instead of... There we go.
Aww.
And... There you go.
You must be named. How
You must be named.
need to figure out some really evil name for that image right there.
You can use it as an acronym. His name is Human. Human. Oh wow. Human.
Right.
Mibn. Zodek.
Yes, Zardak.
Maybe it's with a Z, I don't know. But yeah.
No,
Something
with an
like
X.
It is with an
Oh
X
yeah,
now.
because that's more edgy. That's more edgy.
Not a bad idea, Dusted. Zardak, would you be so kind and have a closer look?
Zardak is fortunate to be blessed with 50 feet of movement, if you can believe that. This little horned bunny, sorry, leaps from the ground like a bullet.
Is he
As he-
invisible?
No.
Oh, I was gonna see this horned rabbit charging at them.
It's nighttime, alright?
What is... Do you have to have a range, or you can just wander off?
I mean, he can just wander wherever. He can go wherever, I think. If we really want to be careful, I can make it invisible.
No, make him charge at them.
Sure.
Uh,
It's not gonna like. It's just it's not gonna um
we could give him long stride as well.
try and be obvious or anything. But,
You could have him loop around and come from a slightly different direction, so at least then they don't know exactly where we are.
yeah, it's gonna loop around and just sort of circle somewhere quietly.
I mean, you knew that they were going to the library. They said they were going there, so maybe sending him there.
I don't
Keep an
think
eye on the
well,
fools.
true. True.
But can you communicate with him when he's
Communicate to a
out of a certain range?
Yeah, there is a range to it.
100 miles, something. I think it is. So
Yes.
it's
Before it used to
20
be
squares.
like only a few feet, right?
Oh, that's what I meant. I meant find familiar, not unseen servant. Oh, no,
Unseen servant would have been good as well.
I forget that there's find.
Yeah, when it's within 100 feet, I think I can
Oh,
see
100
through
only.
it and communicate with it telepathically.
Hmm.
Do you have any other ways of communication which you could send to this creature?
I can give it instructions now, or to be fair, features and traits, telepathic speech. For 13 minutes. If we wanted to go to, if we wanted to go any further, I don't know what it can say back here, and I don't think it can think thoughts that I can understand back to me.
He has an intelligence of 2, so no.
Yeah. No.
But you could give
there's
it
no way.
instructions. Yeah.
Yeah, I can create a mental connection for 13 minutes after, for after it's out of my range, but we wanted to go to the library, right?
That's like a day's travel. More than a day's travel for it.
That's fine. He's a sturdy little creature. Yeah, I mean, I'll. How far out are these ruffians roughly?
From
Let's
you.
say you get him
Yeah.
to the library, and then you call him back to you.
Yeah.
Can he report to you what he has seen?
Minimally, probably, yes. It will have to be like, I don't know, jump once if you, those kinds of questions.
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, how far are the people from us roughly?
They're about a half a mile away.
Half a mile. Okay. That's fine. I'll have them, circle around and move sort of, closer to them with an arc. So if they do see it, then they won't at least like circle back to or like find the direct path to us.
Mm-hmm.
And while it's within 100 feet, I'm gonna see through its eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. What is your bonus to your stealth and your perception?
To my stealth,
Yeah.
+7, and to my perception +6.
All right. He gets +5 and +4. So we'll just
All right.
take 2 from your rolls. If you roll stealth and perception for me.
Yes.
For Zardak the Destroyer.
Yes. Zardak the Destroyer is very quiet.
Wow. A 20 6
And
minus
sees
2.
all.
Sardak the Destroyer of
This was
Worlds,
the
if I
right.
may.
This was the right name for him. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Alright. Valrus, as you release your little greyhound, it dawns on you that the creature has just disappeared into the inky black dark. Despite it being a fluffy white jungle rabbit, it has managed to elude all vision with a 24 stealth check. It doesn't slow down, it just bolts. If it wasn't for your demonic eyes, you wouldn't be able to see where it is. You can see quite clearly with your connection where he is as well. And you almost get the feeling that he's questioning your instruction of having to curl all the way around. Why can't he just go straight when they can't see him?
Fair.
If I met Sardak like this,
Zardak is ignoring instructions. Oh no.
I will say you also understand that he's got a 14 on his wisdom.
Yeah.
how much does he have in charisma? Let's be honest. How much of an evil sort of like dictator is he becoming if he ever gets independence?
When can you roll? Give me a d20, Dusted. It's when you look at this tiny
Smack in the
jungle.
middle.
When you look at this tiny jungle creature, what do Dusted's eyes see?
Oh well, yeah. Of course, he sees this cute little creature. Of course, it couldn't possibly be evil.
I did weave him
Oh,
from the
no.
shadows.
He's got a shiny little horn and everything.
Yeah.
Dustin sees kebab.
No, he's not a monster.
Zardak
So
is
our
secretly
mirage
like a
is
red
the-
cap and must keep its horn covered and drenched in blood to survive.
Or it's like the red caps, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just thinking the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
We need a
Yes.
holy hand grenade to fight it,
Yes.
Oh, no.
which is Yarlena. That's our holy hand grenade.
Yeah, or your little velociraptors. Either works.
Oh,
The hand grenade of Yarlena
Wait.
shall blast out 3 beams, not 1, not 2, but exactly 3.
Just to
Yeah.
finish the job.
maybe my
leave it
my
half
I will need to upgrade my Velociraptors to mini Sardak.
Yeah.
Mini Zardax.
That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Okay, as Mini Zardak goes racing across the desert sands like a bullet straight towards these cultists, he gets within 100 feet and you enter into his vision and clairaudience and clairvoyance, is it? As you take control of his hearing and his eyes are not controlled, you're more like a passenger just watching it all unfold. And as you see him, he dangerously runs up reasonably close to these guys, almost as if he's playing with them. There are 4 of them that are here, and they're standing and they look like they are trying to follow some tracks in the sand that have disappeared. In the distance, Zardak can see that there's another 2 that are skirting around the edges, and his rabbit ears pick up, "Come out, you cowards! We know your trickery! You've stolen something that belongs to us! If you give it, we promise we will be nice." And they keep walking around going, "Hello, we know you're out there. We can see your tracks. We won't hurt you, promise. As one of them has got a blade in his hand. Zardak goes running around again, taking a look and skirting past the ruin itself. And as he does, he sees that now some of the cultists are hiding in some of the trees and stealing themselves behind some of the walls, almost trying. It looks to you as if they're laying an ambush.
Do they have abs?
They do.
Incredible. It is them. So in total, was there 6 of them, or is there more?
Well, as at the moment, you've seen all together or just in this area? was-
All in this area.
In this area, there's 4 altogether as well. Which,
Mm-hmm.
so there's 2 missing from the 10 that you know of.
The 4 here. Sorry, and altogether there is
You know from your last encounter with them that there are 10.
10, and there's 4 here. I've seen 8 of them.
Yeah, you have.
Okay. 2 are missing. Is the leader amongst them?
I was gonna ask how the rabbit would know, but you're being able to see through his eyes, so it's you, and no, you haven't seen the leader.
Definitely looking for us. 8 out of 10 of them. The leader is missing along with one other.
Oh, do they want their stick back?
I think so.
Too bad.
Now we can let them keep searching. We can try and find the leader. Perhaps they're on their way to the library, or we could try and ambush them instead.
Hmm. Well, we were trying to be good and not kill them, but they're kind of forcing our hand at this point. It's like they want to die.
What does everybody think?
What was the question?
What do we do with our friends here? Do we just let them look for us since they don't have any tracks? Do we try and take care of them now? Do we try and find the missing 2 going to the library or anything?
That's the question. We could have solved it very easily some time ago. With a simply placed eyebolt.
The more time you spend with Galena, the more you sound like her. Have you noticed that, Lou?
The more I'm starting to believe that her god might have some relation to Ayun. The more I learn about the world, the more I realize what needs to be done.
Yep, they're both griefers. It is confirmed here.
Do you want them follow? Well, I suppose they probably won't follow us across the desert. They were supposed to be going to the library.
As long as they don't have the ability to call the dragon on us,
But they
they
can
could
track
follow us out into the desert and we can attack them later, but there's always a risk of them attacking us in our sleep, which isn't fun.
the leader will be able to track us. That is one of his abilities, at least.
Yeah. I am a bit. If we do a fight, I will not be able to contribute much, or I will lose track of the spell. Or I'm more likely to lose track of the direction. However, I do know that we should walk past the library to begin with, so I kind of know where we're going in the short run anyway.
Mm.
Um, Again, I will let you guys decide.
I have no strong opinion
Attack?
of them.
We could. I think we are at least 3 of us that could start attacking them at least 100+ feet away, and just slowly wither them down as they run towards us as we move backwards.
Throw. I could shoot them from.
How close
Ah.
together are they?
Because we could make them see us and then have them chase us out into the open and then start attacking them. Hopefully they don't all just rain fire on top of us, because we don't know what they are capable of.
You could use the rabbit as bait.
Take the surprise if we could.
Use the rabbit as bait.
Zardak will not
Janina and her delightful animal friends don't make it that long. No.
I'm sure he
That's
won't
not-
mind. He's very fast. He can just run away. You know, play a game of, what do they call it? Cat and mouse.
Do you want to play a game? Says Sardak.
I need to get, like, what was a magic mouth or something? A spell.
Hmm.
Oh, fine. Let's go and just go kill them. Stupid cultists.
How close together are they in general?
The
This-
4 that are standing by the tracks in the middle of the desert are quite close together.
Yeah.
They're all within like 5 feet of each other.
Yeah. And the others.
They're spread out in the camp. Or the ruins.
Oh, so the 4 are. Oh, so we're that close to the ruins.
About a mile away.
Is there a chance we could take care of the 4 without the others knowing? Probably not.
I think our magic might be a bit loud.
Yeah.
Well, yours you can make it quieter.
I will remind you it is night time. Which means that any sparkles, like fireworks, might light up the night sky, giving yourselves away. Arrows and things like that don't make explosions.
Yes. Yes. Indeed.
Mhm. Oh, damn. That's a shame. Not upcast greater invisibility.
Why would you upcast invisibility?
Then we could make it more
To sneak
difficult
up
for
on them?
for the others to notice the fighting as well.
Like we are, I believe, 7 creatures plus Jarlena's elk or moose.
Yeah, true. True.
And I'm not sure if that one can even become invisible. I'm not sure. And I think it's quite easy to follow the tracks we leave unless we cast Pass Without Trace on ours.
Yeah.
And I can't cast Pass Without the Trace.
I think I can. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah.
But either way, I think they will find us quite easily since it only lasts an hour.
That's true.
And it's kind of open field. Open plain. Or vast areas of openness.
Might as well just go for the ones that are there. Try and sneak up on them and at a reasonable distance start taking them down.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
So no Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast, Fireball. They will see us coming, but that's fine.
Oh, well, I can shoot them from 120 feet away.
Same.
How far away are we from them currently?
Mile, I think it was.
A mile.
A good half a mile, yeah.
How much is that in feet?
750, is it?
Oh, 2,000. Really? 2,640?
Oh, even more then.
Is it really?
I'm thinking in the
Is
car.
that a whole mile, you mean?
It is? Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Didn't expect it to
2,600
be so
feet.
far.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it?
That's a lot of fireballs. Away.
Yeah.
So there are some builds with Spell Sniper and all where you can, I think, get 600 or even 1,200 feet on your spells.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're turning the animals around and start going back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we want Pass Without a Trace to help us sneak up on them?
I think they will see us. Do we care if they see us?
Surprise?
We saw them, they will see us. That's how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I think it's better to keep Pat without the trace in case we want to do a getaway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Unless you can pass it more than once.
No, I think it's just the once. Or
It's
I think you get it. Is it once for what is it? Oh, you can cast it once without a spell slot, and then I can recast it using the appropriate level.
But I
guess-
suggest that we.
Yeah.
Do we want to make any other plans? I suggest we just keep it in our back pocket and move closer. Dusted, do you have anything to shoot with?
No.
I've got a
Do
crossbow.
you wanna?
Sure, I can use the crossbow. Little limiting, but I can do that. I haven't found a bow ever since we.
You forget to buy it every time we're.
Well, I have other things on my mind when we're in cities.
Did you hand him a crossbow? Oh,
Yeah, I'll give him a crossbow.
okay.
So let's take stock of how we're traveling here then. Yelena, are you riding your elk?
Yes.
And Lunan's on Larry the Lizard.
Yeah.
Then we've got two camels, Spit and Spat. Dusted, you're riding on a camel?
Yeah.
Alright. And Valrus, you're on a camel.
Yep.
Which ones are you on, Spit or Spat?
Dusted's more active, so I think he'd be on Spit.
Okay. And how are we moving? Is there going to be a marching order?
I think we have the elk marching first. With Spit and Spat on each side, closely behind, and then Larry running back and forth between them. Not able to decide where to be.
Alright. I'm just adding the names. Right. They're all on screen at the moment now, Lunan. Okay. So, who is going to be leading? Because if you're all going to be sneaking up, we're going to need a group stealth check, aren't we? Or are we just going to throw caution to the wind and you're just going to walk in on camel and start firing?
I'm wondering if we just go the full cavalry, like Mongolian archery cavalry, firing as we go.
Yeah, galloping
Or do we
in.
try to
Pew, pew, pew.
queuing as we go with a majestic elk at the front?
Oh, nice! And then?
Having 2 camels on each side. And then indecisive Larry trying to figure out where he should go. At the back. More like running a little bit like this, zigzagging. Not a bit confused on what's going on. But all for it. We said spit and spat, yes. Going in diamond shaped. Formation wise.
Okay. Why don't we get... give me an initiative check then. A roll, everyone, sorry. Let me just double... Okay. We'll treat each square as like 20 feet or so, because you said you were going to be shooting from range, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The... wow. I'm going to say the cultists are going to skip their turn because they do not have dark vision, so they won't see you coming. I mean, they can't even see further than 60 feet. Jeez, this is going to be a massacre.
Ooh. They will just hear as we circle them in two directions. 2 of us go one direction, 2 of us go the opposite direction, and just circle them 100 feet away.
And then you're going to start firing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so all of you at once give me your first round attacks then. Let's just get them all down.
I guess
Don't
the
forget-
light crossbow is at disadvantage.
Yeah, and
It's
not only
outside
that,
the range.
not only that, it's only one shot, even if I have 3 attacks, unfortunately. But I will get my heroic inspiration, I suppose.
Do we have advantage on our attacks, or they know we're there?
Yes. Oh no, not yet. You're in the pitch black according to them. They're fully focused on the ground or yelling and shouting for you to come out. At the moment, these ones are all clustered, so they haven't got a clue.
Oh, these poor cultists.
As you're all busy
Okay.
running in, John Elkovich in the lead, busy galloping over the sand, spit and spat, running with their bendy, bouncy knees, going the opposite direction, galloping away, and you look over and you can see Dusted bobbling up and down in the back of it, holding this crossbow with one quarrel into the top of it, trying to like make sure it doesn't fall out. Valrus just leaning back, holding on the reins, almost like he's just lying on a sofa, actually. He's so comfortable. And Lunan riding on Larry the Lizard like a cowboy, zigging and zagging through all of the sheep or the cattle. Let's get some projectile attacks going, shall we? Dusted, Yelena, Lunan, Valrus, fire your guns, as rock and rollers would say.
I'm spending my inspiration to make that a normal roll, by the way.
We
have
got advantage already.
Yeah.
Oh, we got advantage. Okay, so I don't spend
Mhm.
it. I just have it. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't get advantage on this attack because it's within long range. Because I am
Oh, not 20.
more than more than
Oh.
80 feet away.
I forgot to roll that one with advantage. Oops, sorry. What I did
That's
there.
okay.
And then beam number 3.
Well, then it's gonna demolish one of them.
Oh man.
Okay, so just to be clear, the cultists have got an armor class of 12.
Ah. Oh my god, we really are basically slaughtering civilians that have been sent out to.
I mean, I said this earlier that they were likely just useful idiots.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to kill them.
Yeah, the same. I mean, no, well,
You know,
and
protest
the elves
stuff.
had to have their way.
What the?
As
Talos
you
is
go
having some serious
galloping
thoughts about
through,
his heritage right now.
what range are you at the moment as you're firing all of these? Your max range needs to be what exactly?
Mine's 120. I think it's the same for the firebolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sorcerer's Burst, yeah.
Nice. The crossbow, is that not 80 feet?
Yes, but I didn't roll with advantage because I have advantage from the sneak attack, or surprise attack, but I also have disadvantage because of the range. Because it has a range of, and I was just looking that up now.
It's 320 as the second
Or
range.
long range, yeah. Long range, yeah. And short range is 80 feet. So it is with disadvantage plus advantage, so it's just normal roll.
Just the normal roll, yeah.
Yeah.
And Lunan, your firebolt's 120 or something, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. The first volley fires off as you all land a couple of hits. So let's get some damage going and see who's left standing. Lunan, let's go. Dusted was first, so Dusted, you can roll your damage with a light crossbow. And which one do you hit?
The most western one, I think.
That one there.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll some damage for me.
An 11.
An 11. Wow, that's pretty darn good. I mean, he's still standing as a crossbow bolt. But mind you, did you say you get sneak attack damage?
No, I meant surprise attack. I don't have a level in rogue yet.
Okay. Alright, as the bolt comes out of nowhere and slams into him, Yelena, your damage is next. Go ahead and roll for me. Who are you aiming for to start with?
She'd start with the one that Dusted went for, Mr. Yellow Circle.
Alrighty.
So that one was the first one was a crit. Oh, that's a really bad.
Best crit ever.
Uh,
Are you not holding the necrotic key?
oh yeah, I think I do have the necrotic.
But that's force damage, right? Or is it necrotic now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
El-
false damage. Yeah.
Ah, nuts.
Do we don't max out the second one, the second roll, do we?
No,
I
we
can't remember
don't.
what we do with crits.
That was the old house rule.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a pretty poor crit. If he's not dead, the second beam. I did more damage on a regular.
Okay. So that's 22 altogether.
Yes. If he's still not down, then the third beam will go his way.
Alright. From the massive impact already, he crumples to the ground with that second beam, not even managing to take a breath.
She'll hit Mr. Bluey next with the third beam, the final beam. And, oh my god, he'll get pushed back 10 foot.
Okay. Then he'll go bouncing into the next one and probably push the other one back too. So let me just swap them around. Done.
That's her beams.
Okay. That would then move us to Lunan.
And I would just, with my elven eye, I would look at him, and whichever was looking my direction, just straight at him.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter for me, but let's say it's this guy.
Alright.
And I already rolled, because you said my name in the very beginning. And then I rolled.
24
it became a
damage.
24.
Nice.
Yep.
That's pretty darn good. Alright. He is still standing with that damage, by the way. But he's not looking very good as that firebolt hits him. Lights him up. Anything else, Lunan?
No.
Which brings us to Valrus.
I guess the guy at the back gets it. A little bit of fire damage. So that's gonna be
16.
16
Nice.
points.
Alright. Anything else, Valrus?
That is all.
Okay. As you go charging across the dunes, you unleash a barrage of spells and crossbow bolts flying through the air, and they all find purchase. You manage to kill one of the cultists as well before they're even aware that you're charging behind. And at the top of the round, as they do, they all turn around and they see you coming. What sort of an image do you think that they would see? Are
Well,
you guys...
first off,
Mm-hmm.
leading the charge really, perhaps on this cactus, will be the one and only destroyer of worlds, Zardak.
Oh my! Zardak!
Indeed. Menacingly staring down.
Alright, let's get Zardak in the game. There we go. And right behind Zardak is John Alkovich. How is Yelena taking this as she's riding on the back of this elk? What do you think she's doing right now?
She's lining up the next shot. She's like, right, time to take out some cultists. She beams one, sees him, falls over, starts beaming the other. He's not quite dead, so she's just preparing to shoot again.
Okay. give me an intimidation check, please. As Valrus is bouncing along on the
Oh
end
my
of this
god!
camel.
It's a 1!
Wow.
I'm just rolling those ones.
Valrus, how intimidating do you feel at this point in time? Are you planning on frightening, yelling, and charging in? What is Valrus's...
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it sees one of them fall quite quickly, and it's like, oh my god, what do we do with this? And he's gonna shout out and just tell them, you should all probably run, as we keep charging at them, readying up the next volley of attacks.
Okay. And Lunan, where's his head at as he's charging into this group of cultists?
I think it's more pragmatic and being more like, we could have dealt with these guys before. Now we're losing so much of our night's trek. Wasting time on them. I think that's what's going through Lunan's head. And at the same time, Larry is running around like an excited dog. Like, you know how a dog is when you finally let him off his leash,
Oh, yes.
just going full speed,
Mm.
but also want to be with his friends, spit and spat, so he's running a little bit of zigzag, not knowing, because they're a bit too slow for him,
Okay.
but he doesn't want to leave them behind. Yeah.
Alright. Both of you give me intimidation checks with disadvantage. Dusted, as you're charging on the back of this camel with this unfamiliar crossbow in your hand, how's Dusted taking all of this?
I was muted, sorry. Dustin realizes that this crossbow isn't working for him at all. He's gonna sling it over his shoulder, get his shield out and the scimitar, and yell at the top of his lungs, let your destruction set you free! And charge straight at them with the camels.
Okay. Give me athletics or acrobatics check while you're at it, please. And then...
I'll start with
go on.
the athletics, which I have advantage on. So 27.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. And now give me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh, it's alright. Let's try this. Oh wait. I should have used lucky. Oh well.
Alright, those are some really, really good rolls. As this
No, they're not.
I mean, just picture it racing across the desert, a tiny little rabbit with a horn leading the charge, and behind is John Alkovich racing through. Yelena, pew pew pew, on the back of it.
It's probably more confusing than scary.
I think the most comical one is Larry the Lizard bouncing around with his tongue lolling out of his mouth as he happily looks like he's bouncing through a field of daisies. On his back is Lunan as well. And it's the strangest sight because both Lunan and Valrus just, as these cultists look on them, all they can see is pity in the eyes of Lunan and in the eyes of Valrus. And instead of being more than intimidated by the sight in front of them, there's almost a comical end that they can see. And visibly one of them just sort of like slumps with his shoulders and he's like, right, death is playing a joke on me. I'm going to be killed by a charging lizard with his tongue lolling out of his mouth, and people trying to hold on to the backs of camels. Why, Talos, didn't you strike me down with lightning bolts?
You're right. Valorous does feel a lot of pity towards these poor bastards.
They wanted destruction.
Luna just has a c'est la vie attitude about him at the moment, doesn't he?
Yep.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go for a second round of some destruction then. Dusted, you've changed your weapons, so as you're gearing up, I can only assume you're going to try and dash to get to the cultists before everyone else.
Well, the camel can only move 40 feet, I think.
Yeah.
So that would be 80. So maybe here.
So you'd definitely be heading closest.
Yeah, I suppose.
You should let the camel move and then jump up and run yourself.
Oh, you see, yeah, it's up to that.
Just jump off and run myself all the way there.
You've
That
seen
is
the
possible.
cowboy riders where they kind of do the
Yeah.
running out of the saddle type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what? In this instance, I will allow it.
I would get to about there, I think. With the camel 40 plus my 60.
I think
Oh
you'll
wait,
be
that's
able
much
to.
more if I dash. Oh,
think
that's
you'll
You
be
should
able
be
barely
to-
able to
dash.
do your double move as well.
Yeah.
The cat, whatever it's called.
Feline grace. Yeah.
Feline
Yeah.
grace, yeah. Yeah, you should get there, no problem.
All right. I'm doing that then.
Okay. As you go charging across the desert sands and leap off your camel and come face to face with your oppressors.
Well, that's a hard stretch. But yeah, let's call it that.
Which one are you going for, Dusted? Or are you just going to go straight into the middle?
He's just gonna go straight into the middle. That's his turn, I think.
Yeah? You don't...
Yep.
Is that your bonus action as well?
No, I have no bonus action that I can use right now. So,
Oh, you got the sword and shield, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's go for... I'm going to move the cultists last. So let's go for Yelena.
She will continue. She'll move a little bit around. Yeah, she'll move over there. Oops. I think that's about okay. And she will pew pew pew. Once again, she'll go for the orange
Mm-hmm.
orange one.
Awesome.
So,
Alright, they got an AC of 12. That's a hit. Wow.
3 hits.
Nice. 3 hits.
So that my damage is not very good today. Oh my god.
At least you
well,
die anyway. Nice.
Oh, well,
yeah.
it did take 3 shots, but you managed to get him. The second one drops.
Yeah, she'll keep an eye out for others, because I don't know if Alice mentioned that there were at least 8 around somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
but with two were absent, so she'll keep an eye out as she begins to loop around for any of the others.
Okay. Then that'll bring us to Lunan.
Luna will probably try to control Larry a bit to not turn around so much so he can aim a little easier. And then aim for the guy in the back, furthest back. And
Okay.
give him a fireball. Hopefully to the face. Let's see.
Holy cow.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Why doesn't... I thought this one usually upgraded it to crit.
Hmm.
Crit damage is an option. Nice. Roll. Oh.
60-10.
Damn.
Blimey. Do you have the fire
And that's
key
with
with you?
2-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, I mean, that wipes him out completely, Lunan. Jeez, like. That's
That wasn't the plan, but I'm glad.
anything else on your turn, Mr. Destroyer?
Are you talking about Sarek?
No, I've renamed you
Zardak?
Zardak the Destroyer. You've earned that title this round.
Yeah. No, the firebolt is damaging.
That's crazy.
No, that's all I can do.
Okay, well that brings us to Valrus.
So he's going to move forward, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, I think he can go.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna dismount from the camel and honestly just look at the last guy and just say, just give up, honestly, and do nothing. And just stand there.
Alright.
You're
Give me a-
letting me do it.
Give me a
I'm letting
persuasion
you
check.
do it. Let's see. $22.
Alright. I did say the cultist gets to go at the end of the turn. He's holding a ritual sickle and he's wearing like thin leather armor. He's got almost like a white dusty robe cloak ensemble on as he holds this sickle, and he's just been blasted back by Eldritch Blast previously from Yolena's strike. His chest is smoking. The guy's bumped into has just been burnt to a crisp, and both sides of him, his friends since childhood, have just been slaughtered outright in the desert sand and now feed whatever carrion comes at night. He looks at you and he bursts into tears. I'm sorry. They promised food and adventure, and I didn't want to hurt anybody. He drops the sickle onto the ground and it lands on his foot, and I'm no good at this cult thing anyway. Dusted, it's your turn.
No, you won't finish him off.
Now, bear bear in mind, after you, the cultist gets to go.
After me, yeah. Dustin just shrugs and turns his back to him. And the others, without thinking that there might be others, just goes like, "He surrendered." To the others.
They never truly surrendered us, and you know this!
Followed by three eldritch bolts.
Dustin, as you turn, is that your action? Is that it? Is that
Yeah. He's not gonna attack him. Like he is following the conviction that this man is still sort of like just
Just a guy.
Civilian. Yeah, they're just a guys. They're nobodies. Why are we doing this?
I would say this is active deconversion therapy.
Wow. We will have to kill your friends, but you'll be free of the cult. What?
Dustin, as you turn your back on this poor misbegotten creature, this wayward cultist. Oh, thank you. And he turns on his heel and he runs. You all see he runs straight for the ruins. They are about a mile in the distance. You know this because you've come this way. They're over here! Quick! I'm bringing them to you! They're over here! As he starts bolting as fast as his legs will carry him.
Don't worry, she's ready.
He uses his movement and his dash. He is 50 feet away from you. Yelena, it's your turn.
Oops, sorry, I was supposed to open the... She's gonna chase after him while pew-pewing him with bolts.
Okay. John Elkovich has got a speed of 60 foot.
she'll and then catch up and like ride like that far away and just away if he's still alive after the 3 bolts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll.
You'll roll over him.
Shalom. I think he might be dead at the end of it.
Well, now you're getting the damage. Oh no!
Christ. Oh, God.
As the
Just
cultist
flies 10 feet away with each blast as well.
I mean, she is bringing him closer to his friends.
Yeah.
The rest of
Closer to his
you
God.
watch as Yelena chases down this cultist who bolts from Dusted. Tears streaming from his eyes, and all of a sudden he's like, "They're over here!" Yelena chases him down the elk, and then pew, 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 the first blast hits him in the middle of the back. As he flips in the air, you hear him. The next blast hits him. And then he flips, and then he spins. As he's flipping head over head, he also starts to spin around as the third blast takes him in the side of the hip. And instead of spinning, you see one leg fly off in one direction. The rest of the torso drops to the ground and fumbles into the sand and then grinds to a halt as the head bounces and boom, 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 rolls to a rest, and the tongue lolls out on the side of the sand and comes to a halt. You look down from the back of John Elkovich.
He was a traitorous scum, and he deserved it.
And I think on that note, we're going to end tonight's session.
Jesus Christ. Oh.